All right, peace, love, and light, Taurus. This is just going to be your reading for Gemini season. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me or see more tarot, all of that information is going to be in the description below. So go ahead and check that out by clicking the title. And while you're there, please subscribe to this YouTube channel. We are going to shuffle up our cards and say our prayer, and then we're going to dive right in. So, dear the divine God, our Holy Father, Yahweh, and our angels, thank you for being the highest form of good in our lives, for keeping our heads on straight and straining us away from negativity as best as possible. And thank you to the angels for the assistance they have brought today and the assistance they'll bring during this reading. Right now, I'm asking that you guys bless and protect this space as well as the viewers, and myself, to ground us in our energy, Lord, so that way we know what messages to receive, and to gift us the keen discernment to know what to do with the knowledge received as well. Please grant us the ability to keep our personal opinion and bias to the side if you so choose, the strength to continue on, and the clarity needed to focus. And anything else that you deem worthy for this reading, please allow us to be the vessels to receive and deliver. Amen. Ashe. All right. Let's go ahead and see what's going on for Taurus in Gemini season. So Taurus and Gemini season, we got the first card out is the Hunter. I'm going to pull 2 more cards and then we'll dive deeper with tarot after I read them. Taurus in Gemini season. Let's see, Taurus in Gemini season. Taurus in Gemini season. These 2 cards, but I don't want to take them. Let's see, Taurus in Gemini season. Magic in the reverse. Taurus in Gemini season. And then this last but not least, the Sorcerer in the challenge position. So let's go ahead and see what these cards are telling us for Taurus in Gemini season. We have the Hunter going off first. It says, rely on your own skills to traverse the thick forest you are in to reach your destination. You need to follow the tracks left by spirit to claim your bounty, which is already prepared and being offered to you. Do not follow the maps drawn by others, as they will not lead you true. Instead, become the map maker. Find your internal compass and use all your senses, including your common sense. The Lord is ordering our footsteps. That's what's going on. And we need to use our intuition in order for our footsteps to be ordered. In order for us to go along with his will, we have to use our intuition here. We also got the Magic card in the reverse. So it says, have you forgotten that you live in a world that is infused with magic? Perhaps you've become cynical and think you have to create your life all by yourself with no help from others. It's time to remember your relationship to Source, for you are a part of the story of the world, a living spark of spirit living on earth for this short time as an emissary of light. If you look back over your life, you will find many instances in which your actions alone were not the cause of out-of-the-blue coincidences that led you to that new relationship, job, or other important moment on your journey. So how do you stay in this awareness? The answer is simple. If you can be as a little child and cultivate that wondrous curiosity, you will see the magic again and be amazed. Remember, magic is real and in everything. So this is letting me know that we are co-creating with God. God is ordering our footsteps and we are co-creating with him. And then we have the Sorcerer, number 48. So this is in the challenge position. So this is what's going on in our life. This is the source of dark power. The sorcerer represents the destructive aspect of the human psyche and the self-centered behavior that harms others. It symbolizes the unconscious beliefs and ideas that foster separation, conflict, and scarcity. So with our darker selves, with our hidden selves, with our more selfish energy, God is ordering our footsteps, and we are in co-creation with him about this. That's what I'm getting. It's the overall message for Taurus within Gemini season. We are in co-creation with God, and he's ordering the footsteps of our more selfish nature. So what that looks like is him telling us to go after what we want, him guiding us rather to go after what we want to have in life, to say no to certain people, to put ourselves first in our life. And I feel very strongly that that is what God is ordering our footsteps to do, is to put ourselves first. There's a certain level of selfishness that we need in this life in order to obtain the things that we need to obtain. Like, for example, if someone comes along trying to distract you from an important project, you need to be selfish in order for you to continue that project and not go with that distraction. You need to say no for yourself. You need to do things for yourself. I feel very strongly that God is over us when it comes to the times and periods and experiences and actions that we need to do for ourselves. But more strongly, I feel like it's actions. When it comes to the actions that we need to do for ourselves, I feel that God is over us. And what that means is God is helping us and getting us to the right situations from his point of view. Remember, God is that non-biased third party in every situation and experience that holds the truth. God is a non-biased party that holds the truth. So let's dig deeper into this and see what is going on for Taurus in Gemini season. All right. So let's start off with seeing, let's go deeper. Taurus and Gemini season. First card out is the Page of Pentacles. We have the life and we're beginning to do something with it and for it, especially with this Magician card at the bottom of the deck. We have the life and we're beginning to do something for it. We're beginning to manifest an experience in our life that is pertaining to the life that we want to have. He has his Ace of Pentacles. He has the Ace of Pentacles. He has found his treasure. He has found the good thing that is going for him in life. And now we are manifesting an experience that goes along with it. We are manifesting the style of our life, how things will go, what will happen, how things will be. We are manifesting the style of our life. Right now we have our, well, I can't really say dream life, but we have the life that is for us, and we're manifesting the style of it. What else are we doing? This card wants to pop out. The Queen of Wands in the reverse, backed by the Four of Wands. This Queen of Wands in the reverse is very domineering. I feel like that's the energy we are taking on. Like we have to be some sort of authority in our lives. There's a little bit of anger and frustration here. And I want to know why and where is that coming from? It feels like this is a person who uses anger and frustration to get what they want and make things happen. Why are we angry and frustrated? The Page of Wands, tuning the beat of our own drum. It gives us some sort of freedom to be ourselves. When we are angry or frustrated, it gives us the authority or it gives us the context of authority or concept. I don't know which one, but we use this anger and frustration to get what we want. So, for example, instead of asking someone nicely to do what you need to do, you'll probably yell at them. You'll probably curse them out or tell them with a certain attitude. This is, for example, like when you're trying to control a kid, you yell at them. This is a person who uses anger to get what they want and make what they want to happen. Yeah, especially with the Four of Wands, because it's a more promising situation. So this card lands out with the Magic card in the reverse. And I've been going through this healing in this area of my life as well, and I am a Taurus rising sign. So where we use anger and frustration to get what we want to happen and make things happen, we need to release the authority position, because this is not the right type of authority we want. And now that I see that, I can turn this card upright. And then when it's in its upright, we turn into a commander. So I know very strongly that this position of using anger to get what we want and being a domineering type person or a dominant type person, we need to relinquish this position in our life to the Lord. That is the co-creation that needs to happen this season in order for us to manifest what we want in our lives. We need to release this position to the Lord. We need to let this position go and give it to Yahweh. So what that looks like is when we want something done, we don't push or force someone to do it. We just let things happen, and we let the right person that is equipped for the job come to do the job. Because I feel that with this experience of us being domineering and using anger to get what we want, we run into a lot of situations where we don't have what we want in the way that we want it. And I feel like that's where your anger and frustration comes from, is the fact that you don't have it where you want it at. I mean, how you want it. You don't have the things that you want how you want them. And it's because we're not choosing the right people to do so. Choosing people to do things for us should be in the Lord's hands. And the reason why it should be in the Lord's hands is because we don't know who's fully equipped, 1313 as I'm saying this. We don't know who's fully equipped to handle or do the things that we want done. So we need to relinquish this position of choosing people and delegating things in our life to the Lord, so that way the right people can come to us. When we want something done, we sit and we be patient and we wait for someone to come along that can do these things. And that operates with divine timing as well, getting things done when they need to be done, once we delegate them to the right positions. So that's how we turn that card upright, is by learning to co-create with the Lord and say, okay, I want someone to come shopping with me. And instead of trying to force somebody through irritating them or agitating them into the position that we want them to be in, we just wait until the Lord gives us somebody to shop with. And it may be a day, it may be a week, it may be 5 minutes, but just know in that situation something will happen where you will have more than enough, you will have acquired more than enough money to go shopping with, and you can get extra things, or you can do extra things and make this trip a fun and beautiful experience. Once we allow the Lord to create situations in our life for us to enjoy, we will begin to live a blissful life and a better experience. But we have to open up the doorway for Yahweh to come in and create these experiences that we want to have. We turn into the commander when we face this card in the upright, because we are the ones delegating what we want to do. And the Lord is just telling us how to do it. What else do we have for Gemini inside of Taurus? What else do we have for Taurus inside of Gemini season? Not taking this card. But see, this is the energy that we want with the Ace of Cups. This is that blissful life, the life that fulfills us. This is the energy. So Taurus in Gemini season. The Star card in the reverse with the Ten of Swords in the reverse. This is something that we wanted not working out for us. This is confirming what I said. And I feel like we come back to these experiences. We're always in these experiences where something that we want is not working out for us. This is confirming exactly what I said. What else do we have for Taurus in Gemini season? The Five of Pentacles reverse with the Six of Cups reverse. This is knowing things aren't working out for us because we're not accepting. Because we're not open to other people. I feel like we need to be open to strangers or people that we don't choose. People that we don't pick doing things for us. We need to accept the Lord's blessing. That's what this spread is here. Is God wants us to accept his blessing of having other people that we do not choose to do things for us. Letting things happen in his order, in his way, in his timing. We have to open up our doorway to divine timing when it comes to the things that we want done and the stuff that we want to do. By just knowing that the right people will come along. That's the affirmation for this reading, is the right people will come along. I want you guys to write that down. And anytime that you are in an experience where you are wanting something done and you need somebody else to do it too, for you or with you, know that the right people will come along. That is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful affirmation. Let me write this down. That is a beautiful affirmation of knowing that the right people will come along. What else do we have for Taurus in Gemini season? The Fool card in the reverse with the Chariot in the reverse. For some reason, we're stalled in going down the right path in the right way. And I want to know why. Why are we stalled? Strength. We need confidence. We need confidence in connecting with other people. I feel like this is for a person. Hold on. I might need to blow my nose. But I feel like this is for a person that that only uses the people that they know to accomplish things. They only use the people that they know they can use. They only call the people that they know they can call. Like, for example, if you just made a new friend, you wouldn't ask them to do anything for you. But we need confidence in letting other people do things for us. And I'm not telling you to go up and ask these new people in your life what to do or how to do things. What you need to do is just tell them, like, hey, this is a situation that I'm dealing with right now, and see if they offer. You're waiting for the person that will offer their hand versus the one that you told to do something with, for you. You're waiting for the person that will offer their hand. You're waiting for the person that is willing. You're waiting for the person that will offer their hand. That is the education that you need in order for you to experience the best experience of your life. I feel like when I be doing these readings, I be talking to people, telling them what to do and how to do things, and they don't ever take my advice. And it's because these situations that I tell you guys to do, they're really complicated on the emotions to come out of a way of behavior into a new way of behaving is a very emotionally challenging thing to do. But taking baby steps is better than taking no steps at all. And baby steps in this experience would look like telling a bunch of people the situation you're dealing with and need help with, and not asking them, just being like, when someone says, hey, how are you? You just be like, oh, I'm okay. I just need someone to run to the store with me, and seeing if they offer, like, oh yeah, hey, I can be that person, or what about me, or maybe I can run some errands with you. Just having the door open, just opening up the door for other people outside of the ones that you normally choose, or the ones that you feel that you can choose. Having those people, having the door open for other people to accomplish things for you is what you need to do. And that is the baby step. Just opening up the door. Just opening the door. That's all you need to do. You don't need to go and ask these people. And I really feel like Yahweh wants to take away you asking people for help, and just allow blessings to come through of people offering. And that is the overall gist of why he's working with our darker selves and our more selfish nature. You got to accept the blessings that are coming to you. That's what you need to do. Anything else for Taurus in Gemini season? Nope, that's it. Yeah, especially with the world card up under this. 2333. So that's all that I have for you guys. It's just telling you guys to open the door. Open the door to new people helping you in your situation, or doing things for you, helping you get things done. Open up the door. So that's all that I have for you. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to book a personal reading with me or see more tarot, all of that information is, as always, in the description below. So go ahead and check that out by clicking the title. And while you're there, please subscribe to this YouTube channel. Peace, love, and light. And as always, be great.